say sorry. Hello, and welcome to the stream. I was saying my hair is crazy with these headphones. I just got some new headphones because my other ones broke. So I was trying to try these on, and I didn't even look and see how crazy my hair looked when I put them on. But I'm here now, and we have the headphones, and I think I'm good. Am I good? Yes? No? I don't know. Hopefully you can hear me well. I listened back to my other video and the song sounded good in the background. It didn't sound like I was too loud. I mean, the song was too loud, I guess. I don't know. I really have to get this worked out better. But for now, I think it's working okay. I still look like I'm delayed. I don't like looking like I'm delayed. Like my sound is coming out first and then I do something. I don't like that. I don't know what I can do to stop that from happening. Well, we're just going to keep going because I have to go to work soon. So I'm going to start the music. If you are in the chat and you think that I'm not loud enough for the music, please let me know and I will try to fix it once again. Yeah, but anyways, what am I doing? Camp, summer camp. We're supposed to be doing for summer camp. We're supposed to be getting ready, but you know, let's just do some dailies. I know some of you guys don't like me to spoil the dailies, but I don't think anybody's here, and I like to do these before I go to work usually, but sometimes I wait until I am at work and do it on my phone, like on my lunch break or something like that, but I like to do it before work. So firstly, this is called Wordle. If you're not familiar with Wordle, basically, you have to guess a 5-letter word in 6 tries. So I'm going to put Wordle in the chat if you want to play along, but I'm kind of going to do spoilers. So if you want to play this on your own, you need to stop watching the stream, sorry. But if you're watching this in the future, this Wordle already happened. You probably solved it already, or you don't care, or you can't solve it anymore because Wordles are only that day. And if that day passes, you can't play them again. Somebody was making a Wordle archive where you could play all the past Wordles. Unfortunately, Wordle, when it got bought by the New York Times, they were annoyed by that and they shut it down, which is annoying. But nevertheless, let's see if I can win today. So firstly, my opening word is always audio because it has all the vowels except for E, and I just think that it narrows down a lot. So we see now that the word only has an A in it. That could still be a variety of things. So the next thing, especially if the word has an A in it, or an O, or an I, or a U, what I will do is make a word with S and T, which are some of the most popular letters, then A and E. I want to make sure I guess to see if this word has ST or R or E in it. And since I know that there's an A, we have it there. Alright, so now what the yellow means is it's the right letter, but it's in the wrong spot. What the green means is it's the right letter, but it's in the right spot. So we know that A is in the smack dab middle of the word, and T and R are not where they are located instead. So, the only thing that I can think of is that it's something like BR, PR, you know, R must be where I have the T right now. Evening Fan is here. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Base Modesty is here, and with a customary yes. Welcome to the stream. I do think this means that it's probably like in the 1 o'clock hour for you, because last night you said it was 1 a.m. so it's probably 1 p.m. but it might be almost 2 p.m. because I'm kind of late today. I don't even remember when you showed up in my last stream, but I do know you are probably like 6 hours ahead of me. Actually not 6. It's 5. Oh, it's almost 1 p.m. Okay, got it. So you're like, yeah, you're like 6 hours ahead of, no, 7 hours ahead of me. Well, right now it's 5:42 a.m. for me, which means I'm thinking it's probably 12:42 p.m. for you, which means you are, why can I not math? It is 7 hours. Yes, 7 hours. 7 hours ahead of me. Nice. Time zones. So we're just playing Wordle. I don't know if you... Yes, math has been mathed. It has. And it's 5 a.m., so I'm really still trying to think. Anyways, if you play Wordle at all, you might think this is quite a spoiler for you. But if you already played it or you don't play it, then you shouldn't mind. Alright, Evil Inkman has redeemed. Celebrate! And says, wordy being wordy. What is wrong with this? Alrighty. The next thing I'm going to do is try T-R-A, and then the only thing I can think of is like track. T-R-A-C-K, maybe? And when I do C-K, I'm scared to do CK, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Aw, man! Almost! Wait, so it doesn't have an E in it, but it's T-R-A-C. So the only thing it could be is T-R-A-C-T, tracked? I don't think there's another word that's T-R-A-C without a K or an E at the end. No, it cannot be names, but that is a good one. I think that you're thinking of the name Tracy, but that might be a word. They might consider that a word even if it's not, it's not considering names. So let's do tracked first. Yes, that was right. All right, I got it. But we can still check, and I'm gonna go in an incognito window and go play Wordle and see if they allow Tracy, okay? So if it doesn't allow Tracy, what's gonna happen is it's gonna say invalid word. Yep, it says not in word list. So I could have tried Tracy and they wouldn't have let me, so that's fine. But that was a good guess, Face Messy. Great. Now I have played this. I'm going to put this in my... I like to paste it in different servers that I'm in. We share Wordles that we do every day. Then next, one of the things I do is something called a toddle. Now toddle is very iffy, wishy-washy. Some days it's really cool, other days it's like, what on earth are they talking about? And it's because it's not very, it's like very regional, and it's sometimes very niche and very specific. And then they did have like a bug with if you put spaces between your words or if you don't put spaces between your words and stuff like that, which, yeah. Anyways, I see that Evil Inkpen has redeemed a lot of Make Someone Laugh. So, and let's see, let's make someone laugh first, and then we are going to go ahead to toddle. And let's make him laugh one more time. Well, thank you so much to Evil Inkpen for redeeming Make Someone Laugh twice. Now I'm going to put in the chat toddle. And this is a very, like I said, sometimes this frustrates me. One time the answer was swimming trunks. I never say the words swimming trunks. I say swim trunks. And I'm like, am I the only one? So I kept guessing swim trunks, and it was like, no. So I was like, okay, what else could it be? I don't know. Put a space, put a not space. I don't know. And next thing you know, I was like, swimming trunks? What? And then Bill and Danny from Escape This Podcast, they did it, and they were like, they don't even call it swimming trunks over there. They call it either cozies. I know, like British call it because it's like swimming costumes, which is very weird to me. But I like different cultures. It's fine. But yeah, that's what I mean by this one's a little bit frustrating because a lot of it is regional. I believe this person is from, I don't even know if they're from the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest. So some of the things that I say are kind of not what they would say. They might be from the Midwest. They may have had different growing up or whatever. I don't know. But it's it does sound annoying if you're not American. Yes, it does. And it sounds annoying if you're American, to be honest. Some of it is just like in America, a lot of times people think everybody in America calls everything the same thing, but that's funny because they don't. And different states call different things. And then different states have like, this half of the state calls it this, and this half of the state calls it something else. So, I mean, I guess you can't really win for losing, as they say, with this game. So I still play it, but sometimes I'm frustrated. I don't get too hung up on it because I know that I expect it to not be the perfect game. That's all I'm saying. So let's see. It's called Travel Option. So basically, here's what happens with Toddle. There will be a clue up here that tells you kind of what... Okay, I will give you an example of the previous... They actually... I'm glad that you can play archives of past games on Toddle. They did not delete that. So this is... It says Kid Lit Character. So... instantly I knew this one because I love that character so much, and I used to love him so much when I was little. But the average person might not know what pawn means, so I will explain how to guess from this. Basimasi says this reminds me of when I used to fail these word tests in English class middle school because I refused to read the material and kept answering with synonyms that happened to not be in that week's material. Oh no. Okay, so it's not quite synonyms, but yeah, that's quite a story. This instead, basically, there are these letters, these 4 letters make a word, but this actually is not necessarily one word. This is the thing that's also very frustrating about it sometimes. So say, for instance, this could actually be 4 words. It could be president, and then it can have of America with noodles or something. Like, that could be literally the name, the answer to the question. President of America with noodles doesn't make sense, but I'm just trying to let you know that the P does not have to actually be spelling pawn when you're done with the answer. This just means that P is before A is before W is before N is after W, A is, you know what I'm trying to say. The letters are in the correct order, but several letters and spaces can be between these. Also, it doesn't even have to start with P. It might say scoop right here. So literally, the P might not even be the first letter of this phrase. And that's another thing that makes it very confusing and frustrating. In addition, there can be like more than one P in here. So it might say poppycorn or something, and there might be a P before this P, there might be a P after this P, there might be a P over here, there might be a P anywhere, you don't know. So what you have to do is begin guessing letters. So you guys, I already know the answer to this one. If you want to try it out, you can throw a letter in the chat that you want me to guess. But basically, The task is to guess this word in as few letters, as few points as you can. So every time you guess one letter, whether it shows up or not, that counts as a point. If you choose to guess the whole answer, that guess doesn't count as a point, but if you were wrong, they make you choose a letter and that will count as a point. So I actually won this one with 0 points because I automatically knew who this was. One of the reasons is because I played Toddle and I kind of understand how it goes now. And because I told you I love that character. So let's just show you what will happen. If you think an S is in this phrase, you can click S. Now, nothing happened up here. So that means there's no S. And I just got 1 point, which means I guessed the letter. And the S is now white, which means it's not there. It's never going to be there. Now, if I guess E, look, now we know that P is not the first letter of the word. There's an E before the P, but the E is still blue. So there's a possibility there's another E. I can press it again. Look, there's another E, this is one of the reasons why it's so annoying. And you can keep pressing E as much as you want until it turns white, but every time you press it, you get another point. So now looking at this, you can try to guess what kidlit character this is. It has E, P, E, A, W, N, but it can have a variety of spaces in it. Now, what I did was I instantly guessed it, and I was correct, and I won with 0 points because I knew who it was. But we're going to keep playing as if I don't know. So, Neen sounds interesting. Let's try to see if there's another N here. Yes, there is. Let's see if there's one more N. Nope. There's E-N, P-E-A-W-N. That's not a name yet. So, let's try again. We're going to try R. Yeah, it started off with pawn, so that's not the answer. It's very confusing, and when you're looking at this, sometimes I'm just looking at it and it doesn't make sense. Yes, I see pair there. Let's do this. Do you guys think you know yet? And this is another thing. If you're not familiar with the book, you will not know at all who this is. So now I've guessed a lot of letters. Do you kind of see what this might be? I don't know. You might not. Because once again, your brain is just looking at letters and trying to figure out what letters fall between these letters, what spaces fall between these letters, and who is this. And it's not always a person either. But this time it is. It is a kid lit character, which means it is a kid literary character. So kid literature, a kid book. It's a character from a kid book. But like I said, you might not even be familiar with this series of books, and I'm giving you a clue. It is a series. Do you think you know now? I've guessed a lot of letters. If you don't, I will just let you know the answer. See, now this is all the letters. And it spells out Encyclopedia Brown. So I just guessed that on the first try. But I guess when you do all the letters, you actually just have to put in... Oh, no, I don't. I didn't put in C. Okay, there we go. So they made me win because I guessed all the letters. So my score is 17 based on that because I actually took 17 guesses. 17 letter guesses to come up with the words Encyclopedia Brown. And this is another reason why it's annoying, because there's a space there. So you begin with the word pawn, and you end up with Encyclopedia Brown, which can be confusing in itself. So that's all I'm saying. We're going to try today's game. and now that you kind of see how it is, and it's kind of confusing and frustrating, I don't know the answer to this one. This is travel option, and the clue is raft. So we don't know what it is. The only thing I can think of, I just start to think of words that have these letters in them in this order. What kind of travel option has F and T? Now the thing is, I'm thinking of like first class or something like that. But what would R and A be up here? I really don't know. I could guess an I and see. Yes, so FIT makes me think that it might be first class, but I don't know what. Something first. It might be something first. I don't know the term, if that is a thing. I can try an R. Nope. There's no R, so it's not first. Fits. That's so weird. What else could it be? It's a travel option. This is another thing. Some of the clues, how they're phrased, is very weird. Let me just try an E, because almost every word has an E in it. And I don't know if that means that there's more than one E or not. Let's try one more E. Nope. There's only one. Okay. And I don't know if the F is at the beginning of the word, if this is one whole word, if this is two different words. Era. Let's try an L. Okay. Alright, this is what I'm thinking. Does this say extra? Extra? Oh no! I think I know what it is. Nope, it can't be that. The letters are not in the right order. I don't know. Okay, let's just try an X. See if it's extra. Nope, it's not extra. So I'm already at 6 points. And I have no idea what this word is. Do you guys have any ideas of letters I can guess? I have no idea. Let's just try an S. Nope. It's not an S. Maybe another A. So there's two A's, and I'm sure there's not two A's right in the middle of the word. So there has to be something between these two A's. I'm not even remotely thinking of travel option. I'm trying to think of like vehicles, but it might not be vehicles because like I said, this can be very frustrating. And they might be talking about something else, like a ticket or something. I don't know why I'm thinking about like airplanes so much. Let's see. How about an N? And some people are probably just staring at it like they know what it is, and I'm like, I really just don't know. What? I'm just so confused by this fit at the end. Is it like... It's not first because there's no S or R. Maybe it's... Oh no. Okay, I think it's something flight. Flight. F-L-I-G-H-T here, because why would there be an I-H-T here? So what is this? I was right thinking about airplane, but it's something flight. Why am I not... Why am I not able to think of what this could be? Oh my chinny chin chin, I know what it is. It's international flight. This is so... Okay, there we go. That was so weird. But if you see how it works, it's a bit strange and it's a bit frustrating, but it's okay, I guess. Like, I would never use the word international flight like that. But a lot of people do use it. So let's see. What am I doing next? There is... Oh, I do diffle sometimes. Diffle is actually different. So basically, it's basically like Wordle, but it's worse because the word can be any length at all. So I usually do... I don't know. I don't have a good starting word for this. I just try to play around with it sometimes. I'll just guess audio again. Audio is a good one to start. It has all the vowels except for E. Now we know that U and D are right next to each other. A is in the right spot, but is not connected to U and D. I is not in the right spot. I needs to be before U and D or before A. So I don't know. It's just not in the right spot. O is not in the word at all. Alright, let's try another word that totally doesn't have anything to do with anything. We're going to say steer. Alright, so there's T and E here. But we need to know where it is in comparison to A, U, D, and I. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of word has U and D in it. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, so close. So attitude is not it, but it's something to'd. Something itude. I'm thinking of like aptitude, altitude, but it's not that because there's only one T. The rest of the T's are grayed out. Also, it doesn't start with A, or A would have been an edge like this. this way. So it starts with a different letter that's not A. This is so weird. I bet if I get it, I'm gonna be like, oh, why did I not see it? I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Etude. What kind of word is etude? And it has an A. That's not the start of it. I'm just staring at the screen. Alright, let's see if... Okay, I don't know. Alright, so... either I'm not familiar with this word, or... I'm just not seeing it. Let's just do a word that is not any of these words. Alright, so there's an N there, and the N is after the A. So it's probably anitude. None of those make sense. I'm not familiar with them. Oh, but it's not, because the A and the N would have been connected together if they were right next to each other, so they're not next to each other. It's just that A comes first, but the N is not connected to the A. So what comes before N, and between the A and N? This is so weird. Ah, I'm so annoyed. I know what it is now. Magnitude. that took a while. I don't know why. I was like just staring here at that. And I've never used that many words or letters. I don't know, I may have used more than this one day because I accidentally did a guess. But I usually guess this in like 3 or 4. That one was quite a challenge. And now let's see, the last daily that I do is something called connections. Now connections let's see, connections. Now, connections is actually not a word game. Really? I see that Evil Ink Fin says pause, there's an ad, so we're gonna pause for a second. I'm gonna go also just over to my World Anvil World. Oh, Demetrius asked a question on Twitter. Currently creating placeholder articles automatically created to-do list entries. Should I remove this since it seems to be causing more issues than it fixes? I'm going to tell you, say. Ah, why does it always do that? Let's see. Overmouth. This is what I'm looking for. Let's fix that error. Eliminate that space. Add a comma, I guess. Alright. Yes, Evil Ink Fin says my book is becoming more like a movie script than a book. It's happening again. It's okay. And I do see Evil Ink Fin has redeemed. Obviously, Evil Ink Fin is back from the ads because they have redeemed Make Someone Laugh 2 times and Celebrate 2 times. Alright, so before we do the connections, we're going to celebrate a bit. I'm going to celebrate 2 times. Oh no, one of my pom-poms just totally got destroyed. I don't know what happened to it. Well, let's get a green pom-pom. That's good. Yay! And you redeemed Sue celebrates, so extra celebrations. Woohoo! Alrighty. Hopefully that's 2 celebrations worth of celebrating. Evil Ink Fin said this could be an animated cartoon. It could. I'm quite animated. Let's make someone laugh now. Alrighty. There we go. The way the description could be used in that manner. Oh, you're saying that your book can be an animated cartoon. Oh, nice. That's cool. Sometimes I can imagine it being like that. But yeah, we have made someone laugh and we have celebrated twice. So we're going to just try to do this quickly. Basically, this is probably going to be better than the word games. Sometimes the word games can be confusing for some people. But this is just creating groups of 4 based on something they have similar. Something they have in common. So basically, like right now, I see ascot is like a tie. Scarf is a thing you wear on your neck also. Then there's like a bow tie. And then there's a tie. And it's like, is this what they're looking for? Do they want... Well, there's a bolo here. What is a bolo again? Maybe put bolo instead of bow. Yes! It's neckwear! Great! I did it. So the first I've created is neckwear. Now we have... I already see there's right, there's port, stern, there's port, and there's starboard. These are areas on a ship. What? Is right not right? Okay. There's this, oh, maybe they don't want, maybe they want bow, the bow of the ship. There we go. Ship directions, bow, port, starboard, and stern. Okay, so right was incorrect. Okay. So I just noticed there is tide, and it's because the ships were here, but tide and gain and all. I know these are laundry detergents. Tide, gain, all. And is it... I don't know the other one of these. That is a laundry detergent. I don't know. Is it love? Oh, no. Okay, so since I don't know these... Yeah, so Bermuda, so basically... sorry. I felt like I was about to sneeze. Okay, so I just realized that right can be a right triangle. There can be a Bermuda triangle. There can be a love triangle. And would it be an acute triangle? Yes, triangles. And then this is gain, tide, all, and era, I guess. Era is the detergent. Yes. Alrighty, we did it. Thank you for pointing me towards Bermuda Eveling Pin. Great. So I kind of almost did it. I got it wrong in the middle. But yes, we did it. Great. And that's, I think, the end of the things that I do daily. There's so many daily little puzzles and stuff that people have created. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yes, I answered Demi's question about the feature the to-do list feature. I really don't. I don't use the to-do list at all. Alright, let's see what my notification is. Alright, I'm done with that. Then what I need to do is... Evelingfin says, I only wrote 21 chapters. That's okay. I mean, 21 chapters is okay. I mean, different chapters in different books are different lengths. So, and different stories need different things. So, that's progress. Progress is progress, right? Each book has 7 chapters. Okay. Yes, so it's interesting how you're laying your book out and you already want 4 books and stuff like that. That's nice. Usually with me, I don't actually tell how many books are going to be in a series or something. I just know what the story is and then I have to figure out how do I divide it up. But everybody writes books differently, so if you know you want 4 books, you can go ahead, do the 4 books, it's okay. Much success with that. I do have to go though, because I have to go to work. So, I appreciate you guys stopping by and saying hi today or this evening or whatever it is for you in your time zone. Much success, God bless, with your summer camp and all of your other projects. I didn't do too much writing today, but it was fun to do the dailies and hang out, I guess. So thank you so much again, and yeah, have a blessed one. And Evelyn Finn has redeemed make someone laugh. We're going to make someone laugh before I leave. I was about to say it's not loading, but there we go. Alrighty. Thank you. You guys have a blessed one. Have an exuberantly blessed day. Happy time zone. Much success with your summer camp. Summer camp is almost here. I know, I'm not quite ready either.